Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga, the official translation, yes. For anyone who's been following my channel for a while, throughout all these manga reactions, I've always done the unofficial one, and the reason is, those go up on Fridays, you have to wait a few extra days for the official one to come out on Viz Media, or wherever else is official. I use Viz, because they're the distributor, for the official one to come out on Sundays. Typically, that's almost always Sunday. The reason I'm switching over is for weeks I always get complaints that I'm not reading the official one, despite the fact I always read the official one later when it comes out just to catch up on any sort of discrepancies. The unofficial ones are usually really close, but I kept getting complaints. People were like, "Oh, dude, you're an idiot for not waiting for the official ones. You're reading the wrong information." And I just got tired of it. So here I am. I waited for the official one. So hopefully you guys don't get after me again for that, even though it's not even a big deal. Here we go. The official translation for chapter 277, titled Who? Okay. So, right off the bat, we get our first image. We have Deku confronting Shigaraki. They're literally headbutting. By the way, one thing was spoiled for me in this chapter. I'll make sure to point it out when it happens, but that came with me waiting the few extra days. I wasn't used to how to avoid the spoilers, but that won't be a problem in the future. It seems to be pretty minor too. I'll point it out when it happens, but yeah. So we have Deku literally headbutting Shigaraki, which is just, oh my god, I can't wait to see all this animated. The worst case scenario. What? Says Gran Torino and Aizawa, because they're looking at Deku literally charging the fray here. As long as Shigaraki's quirks are erased, we can join this fight too, says Deku. Or should I say, shouts Deku. He's shouting here. The Nomu are keeping the other heroes occupied, which doesn't leave us with enough firepower to face Shigaraki, and he'll decay everything once Erasure comes undone. Yeah, so in the background, looks like all of the almost high-end, like they're not high-end, but they're essentially high-end Nomu are fighting the scattered heroes, whoever's left and able to fight, because we know Shigaraki's quirk messed everything up. And they look pretty nasty, dude. There's a dog. The dog one's attacking in the background. That's pretty freaking crazy. I can't wait to see those. Man, dude. Oh, the heroes are in so much trouble here. There's one that has like 8 arms in the back. That's like holding to the heroes in its clutches. Oh my gosh. This is not looking good for the heroes. Deku shouting, "The worst case is losing our teacher." Oh, yeah, dude. And Bakugo's behind him, charging at him, like, by blasting himself forward. Oh, my, this is good. The teacher who has watched over us all this time. Oh, he's flashing back to Aizawa, like talking to them and stuff. We can't lose him. And I know he's not actually crying, but, like, Aizawa's there, and he's just listening to Deku's words right here. Izuku Midoriya, you cannot become a hero, that power of yours. It's coming back way to the initial test that Aizawa did for everyone's quirks. Remember when he was telling Deku, like, your power sucks, you're no fit for my class. But he said all that, like, to help him in a Aizawa kind of way. Midoriya, says Aizawa. Bakugo shouts, "Let's do this thing rationally?" Or let's do this thing rationally! Exclamation mark. Boom! Okay, so he's blasting Shigaraki here. AP machine gun. Boom, 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 boom. Just blasting it. That's awesome. I love Bakugo. Getting him in the fray. Wouldn't you think that would obscure Aizawa's vision of a Shigaraki, though? Maybe that's not why he's doing a huge blast. He's doing, like, the machine gun blast. Anyway, AP machine gun. Oh, Shigaraki is not impressed. He says, "Cute fireworks show there." Oh, shit. Okay. So he's charging at Bakugo, but Deku holds him back with the black whips. Oh my god. And Deku's like, "Whoa," because Shigaraki's still pulling him forward. "Sorry, you're not on my radar anymore." Whoa, he's talking to Bakugo about this. Holy shit. By the way, like, Shigaraki's tanking these hits and his quirks are deactivated right now, so he's just super strong as it is. Ugh, says Endeavor as he charges between Bakugo and Deku right at Shigaraki. Shigaraki seems to block the impact, at least to the best of his ability, but it lands a solid hit. Endeavor comes in clutch here. Endeavor, where's Shoto? He asks. Dude, Endeavor, his arms all like kind of beat up. He's kind of bleeding himself. He must have taken some big hit from Shigaraki when he landed on the ground earlier. It's just us two here, says Deku. Whoa. Okay, so let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit. Endeavor's looking at... I think he's looking at where Shigaraki landed. He's either looking there or back at the battle. It's kind of hard to tell. And then he looks back forward. Okay, so I don't think he's looking at Shigaraki. Now he's looking at Shigaraki. He looks back forward. Says Shigaraki. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic there. Did not mean to do that. Sorry. I'm so close, says Shigaraki. Okay, then. And then Gran Torino says, that body's beyond human at this point. Bakugo's like, Tch. And then the people who are with Aizawa say, sure, and you keep that scum away from us. Endeavor says, as powerful and sturdy as All Might. Deku says, as All Might. Aizawa says, but as long as I don't blink, that power is all he's got. And I'll hold on for a good long time. Yeah, because Aizawa, dude, Aizawa's like the crutch in this plan right now, because he's the only thing keeping Shigaraki from literally killing everyone around him. Okay, Endeavor says, for whatever reason, you two are here now. Let's save the why for later. Dude, okay, so Endeavor's not even going to fight the fact that these two students are here. He's actually... I love this kind of relationship that these two have developed with Endeavor. It's such a weird thing, like, these two getting close to Todoroki's dad, but I don't know, it's been an interesting situation. Whoa, dude, that's a creepy image. So, Shigaraki... like lunges forward really fast from where he was standing. If I scoop up Izuku Midoriya and get away from here, and that he's thinking to himself this. Endeavor comes rushing at him. We're giving Eraser the support he needs. Bakugo, you cover Deku. Oh my god, I keep on saying the animation, the artwork here by Horikoshi, kicking ass. Dude, everyone's so expressive right now. Acquire one for all. One for all. Oh, dude, is the Vestige talking to Shigaraki again? You will be mine, little brother. Oh, shit. We're getting a crazy expressive look from Shigaraki here, and I assume that All For One... You see, I've got some thoughts about this, and it seems to be they're going in this direction. I'll share at the end. Both Shigaraki and Deku were like, huh? Okay, so I'm guessing Deku heard that. He must have heard that loud enough for Deku to hear. You will be mine, a little brother. Alright, the Endeavor comes in. Hell Spider, the attack we saw him use against the Nomu in Season 4. With like the trails of fire. It seems like Shigaraki dodged most of them, if not all. Little brother, that wasn't me saying that, Shigaraki's thinking to himself. Your will's too strong, master. This is my power, my body. You don't get to be some phantom voice whispering in my head. Oh shit. Seems to be a little difference of opinion here between the two. Back then, I thought about how the guy they called the Lord of Evil was defeated by the power of just one man. And we get a really cool image of All Might versus All For One during their Camino Ward fight. That's some really good art right there. I love that. Don't get me wrong. I'm real grateful for how you've raised me up. I want to be greater than you, and it shows him dodging Gran Torino and Endeavor's attacks. Shut the hell up. I control myself. Okay. Interesting stuff here. So, over here, it shows literally the body of, like, All For One encasing Shigaraki. And I'll talk about this more at the end. I'll kind of dive into analysis here, but clearly, All For One... I've kind of thought about this for a while, but he kind of wants to use Shigaraki as like a new vessel for himself. It's not necessarily like he wants to pass down what he's done. I think he wants to keep living in a weird way. All right, so we cut to Gran Torino he kicks Shigaraki in the face, it looks like, or in his arm. Hitting back can be the best way to avoid dying, says Gran Torino. After all, I did train a crazy powerful guy. He's talking about All Might. Respect. He says, quit now. Or now quit. Trampling all over Shimura's memory. Freaking Shigaraki with the, like, most, like, who? He says, who? Like, his face, he looks so disinterested / disconnected of what Gran Torino just said. That's a really interesting expression from Shigaraki, to say the least. If you think he's anything less than a villain, no good can come of it. Okay, this is back when the beginning of the end of the beginning. Gran Torino talking to All Might when he's in the hospital after coming to a ward. He's saying, "You can't be attached to this kid anymore. He's evil now." You even listening hurt Toshinori so much. Gran Torino. Okay, I don't think Gran Torino's gonna die here or anything, but it's kind of feeling like they might go this way. It's made everyone suffer. Okay, woo. Whoa. Alright, we get Endeavor flying in behind. So Gran Torino's holding on to Shigaraki. Presumably, like, wailing on him. By the way, Gran Torino's kind of ripped here. He's got, like, there's this image of him, and he's got, it shows the muscles on his body. He's still pretty jacked. That's kind of cool. So we get Endeavor flying in from behind Gran Torino. Shigaraki's looking all sorts of pissed. He's getting more and more upset as this is going on. Imagine not being able to use his new power is pissing him off. Alright. Whoa, okay, so he knocks Gran Torino off of him, flies straight through Endeavor's attack. Looks like he clipped him a little bit too. Oh, and he's looking at Deku now. Oh my god! Oh, the expression on Shigaraki's face. I'm putting that as the thumbnail. It's just this huge manic grin, and he's got this, like, new scar kind of going down his face. Oh, that's some vintage Shigaraki stuff right there. Bakugo's above him. Not on your radar, huh? You total piece of crap. Dude, that's great. He was just bait. That's so awesome that he insulted Bakugo, and Bakugo gets the last laugh. Let's see what kind of attack he does. Oh shit! Boom! He does the gauntlet pin attack where he unleashes all the stored up sweat. Just a huge explosion. Presumably hits him directly. So what if my strength alone is not enough? The symbol I strove to be, that isn't the path for you to follow. That's the words of All Might. Wow. Okay. Vanishing Fist. Whoa. So Endeavor comes in and just punches the presumably ever-living shit out of Shigaraki in the middle of this explosion. Wow. Okay. At that moment, hang in there. You gotta hold him back. Okay, so here's the thing that was spoiled for me, but it's still all the same badass. Mount Lady holding back Gigantomachia. Mount Lady, don't gotta tell me twice. He's not going anywhere. This is one of the coolest expressions ever. I love the way Horikoshi draws people, like, gritting their teeth and just giving it their all. It's such a visual, great expression. And this is a great moment for Mount Lady, too. If she's... I mean, it's Gigantomachia. The dude's got multiple quirks, and he's huge, by the way. This is a great example of how big he is. He's carrying... Oh, on his back, he's got Mr. Compressed, Dabi... I don't see Toga anywhere. I presume she's still going wild, killing heroes at the mansion. She's probably not paying attention to joining these guys. Yeah, but those two at least on his back. So they're on their way to go help Shigaraki because he called for help. He called for him to go over there and help him. But twist in the plan, Mount Lady holding them back. That's some great stuff. Mount Lady's pretty much always a character that's, like, sort of... I'm not gonna say by the way, that's the end of the chapter. Next chapter hits July 12th. Okay, so we don't have to wait another week. That's good. Mount Lady is a character that we really haven't got a lot of stuff for. She's kind of more or less written off as a joke, like a powerful quirk and stuff. But, like, remember at the talk show with her and Midnight, how they're just, like, bickering, and she never really is written as, like, a strong person. But here we go. I am down for some like great development for the character right here. That's good. That expression from Midnight, that's Mount Lady, that's freaking awesome. And it looks like we are indeed coming back to the mansion, which I've been kind of waiting for a while. It's been a while since we cut back there, so that's good. But as for everything else, what I was alluding to with All For One, it's so interesting because for a while All For One was saying, "Oh, I'm doing all this to pass down my work to Shigaraki." I always kind of had the feeling that he was more actually preparing Shigaraki as a new vessel for himself, because obviously All For One's body was shot at this point. All Might beat the shit out of it multiple times. But yeah, it looked like this was the first time where we actually saw All For One actually trying to take over Shigaraki. And that this is going to be a huge plot point, I think, moving forward, is how Shigaraki handles the vestige, not just of All For One, but like the quirk itself might be something greater than we know. Like, there's a lot of theories about that. But unlike Deku's, where we still, I guess, don't really know entirely what Deku's situation is. His is a collective conscious of all the people who have held One For All. And they're more or less there to help him. They're not trying to control him. They're trying to guide him and help him to become the hero they all need and what the quirk was like meant to be. Here, we get some interesting stuff. Shigaraki very much fighting for control because he says, "You will be mine, little brother. Acquire One For All." So we've kind of known about this for a while, but All For One wants to take the quirk of One For All. It's one of the few powers he was never able to take. I can't remember when they talked about it in the first time, but we do know that he couldn't, like, either because they were so well at keeping the quirk away from him, or he physically actually wasn't able to take it, which pissed him off. But he wants the power, because One For All is a great power, and it's the only power that can really oppose him. So it makes sense that he'd want it. It's just so, there's so many layers to this. And to see Shigaraki so upset about it, like, not upset, but like fighting it within himself. This is great visuals here. Bakugo getting a great moment. I love where Shigaraki's like, "You're not even on my radar." And you know Bakugo, he don't deal with disrespect well. "Not on your radar, huh? You total piece of crap." And I love that above him. He just fires down that blast. Great stuff. Great. Endeavor getting some good hits in. Oh, there's a lot here. As long as Aizawa is able to keep his eyes on him. By the way, I don't know how he kept his eyes on him during that middle of that explosion. You have to have a clear line of sight on the person. I think you have to at least see like a part of their body. So I don't know. But yeah, here people thought Shigaraki was going to win, but his reinforcements are being delayed. If they can delay the reinforcements long enough, honestly, the heroes have a chance to knock him out, to knock Shigaraki out. They have enough pieces there to do it. Endeavor's still fighting strong. Bakugo and Deku are there to help him. Todoroki's somewhere nearby. He might be able to be there to help. My fear is, though, Endeavor's still got a lot of death flags here. He even asked where Todoroki was, and he was like looking for him. And I can't help but wonder like if Todoroki will show up as like in seeing Endeavor die or something like that. I don't know. Not to mention like if Dabi on the back of Gigantomachia is able to get there, like that could lead to a lot of stuff, because maybe that'll be the moment where all of this comes out and we'll get like a huge like Dabi versus Endeavor or Todoroki type of fight. I don't know. A lot of possibilities here. Horikoshi is absolutely killing it. We saw Deku use the whips. This is a great chapter. Yeah, again, the only thing that was spoiled for me, thankfully none of the One For All For One stuff was spoiled for me. Just the Mount Lady image scene I saw. By the way, if you guys are interested, I have a Discord. where we talk about all this down below. We have a manga section, we have an anime section, we have a manga spoiler section for people who look at the spoilers before they're released, before the chapters. I don't do that. I did. That's how the one thing was spoiled for me this week in that section. But it was mainly because I was still setting that up, and that's on me. It's not on anyone in the Discord. It's not their fault. I was being dumb. But yeah, that was the one thing that was spoiled for me. But it doesn't change the fact that it was still awesome. So great chapter, and I'm thankful we don't have to wait another week for the next one. So yeah, expect these to go up on Sundays now. I don't do the unofficial ones anymore. I appreciate people's concerns that I was doing the unofficial ones, and I get it. But all the same, thank you guys for stopping by. I love talking about the My Hero chapters with you guys and just discussing the general goings-ons of the current content. Yeah. So, until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.